A very good morning to one and all. I am Shravanee Jitendra Apte, a class 9 student of Mary Macleod Girls High School. Much is known about Swatantraveer Savarkar, a fearless freedom fighter and a progressive social reformer. But I am here to speak about Savarkar, the accomplished playwright, that is, Natakkar Savarkar. Vinayak Damodar Savarkar wrote 3.5 plays, musical dramas, Sangeet Ushap, Sangeet Sanyasta Khadga, Sangeet Uttar Kriya, and the fourth, Bodhi Vriksha, which remains unfinished. As a dramatist, Savarkar did not care much for the plot or the stage effects. All his plays commented on the then prevalent socio-political issues but are relevant even in today's times. Let me begin with Sangeet Sanyasta Khadga, which is though his second play in chronological order but has been the most popular one. Set in the Buddhist era, Sanyasta Khadga, meaning the abandoned sword, offers a stunning comparison between the relative and absolute non-violence. Using the Shakya kingdom as the place of action, Savarkar comments on the adverse effects of extreme ahimsa through a debate between Gautam Buddha and Vikram Singh, the army general of that kingdom. On the instance of Gautam Buddha, Vikram Singh renounces his sword, becomes a monk and neglects the defense of his kingdom. Meanwhile, the neighbouring Kosla king invades the Shakya kingdom. The Shakya army, now under the command of Vikram Singh's son Vallabh, is incapable of resisting the attack. The troubled Shakyas return to their former commander Vikram Singh. Vikram Singh argues with the Buddha that to ignore the defense of a nation is to commit a sin. No nation prospers by its capacity to pardon, but by its capability to deal with its enemies. Saying so, Vikram Singh uncovers his abandoned sword and leads the Shakyas to victory. Thus, Sanyasta Khadga underlines that while relative non-violence is a virtue, absolute non-violence is a crime. It ends by showing that not the saint, but the sword protects the nation against its aggressive forces in the world. Sangeet Sanyasta Khadga was first performed in September 1931 at Elphinstone Theatre, Grant Road. Master Dinanath Mangeshkar produced, acted and sang in Sangeet Sanyasta Khadga. The songs of this play are regarded as musical gems even today. Savarkar believed that there is no room for absolute non-violence in nature. The primitive jungle, which was man's first home, he was physically the weakest in comparison to the ferocious beasts that surrounded him. But even in the Paleolithic period, that is the Bronze Age and the Iron Age, man was able to survive, multiply and master this earth chiefly only due to his armed strength. Verily, the defensive sword was the only reason due to which man survived. Sangeet Sanyasta Khadga was recently performed in July 2018 at Vasantrao Deshpande Sangeet Smruti Samaroha held in Nagpur. Since independence, India has witnessed wars with China, Pakistan and numerous other attacks on its borders. In light of the ongoing standoff with China over the actual control in Ladakh, the message of Sangeet Sanyasta Khadga becomes all the more important. In an article written for Kesari newspaper in 1954, Savarkar expressed his views for the Panchashil Pact for peaceful coexistence with China. In that he stated, India should always be vigilant about our neighbouring countries. India has not been able to put before China an army which can match the strength of her army on this border of ours. And this is precisely the reason why China shamelessly dares to come forward to claim on our territories. Savarkar's next play, Sangeet Uttar Kriya, is a play produced in 1934 which deals with the post-Panipat period in the Maratha history. Uttar Kriya means the fulfillment of the incomplete task of the Maratha warriors who gave their lives at the Battle of Panipat. The Maratha prestige in the north has suffered a severe setback due to the debacle at Panipat. Peshwa Madhavrao dispatched Mahaji Shinde, Tukoji Holkar and Visaji Pant Biniwale to re-establish the Maratha power in the north. The Marathas defeated the Jats, the Rohilas and the Rajputs and took a severe revenge of the defeat at Panipat by breaking the tomb of Najib Khan, the main opponent in the battlefield, and by looting the artillery and the wealth of the Rohilas. Thus, this play captures how under the leadership of Peshwa Madhavrao, the Marathas took a severe revenge of the defeat at Panipat. Savarkar's very first play, Sangeet Ushap, meaning Antidote to a Curse, is a play advocating the removal of untouchability. This play was first staged in April 1927. Savarkar would give free passes to untouchables for the public performances of this play and would give them prominent places in the audience. 2 months later, that is in June 1927, this play was banned by the government. Savarkar's fourth play, Bodhi Vruksha, remains unfinished. It deals with Prince Siddha's renunciation of his royal life in his journey of becoming Gautam Buddha. It also captures the thoughts and the struggles of Princess Yashodhara, Prince Siddha's wife. Princess Yashodhara sets a perfect example for the wives and families of the soldiers who secure their comfortable and safe life for the sake of our nation. Savarkar urges through this play that just like Prince Siddharth, we should renounce all our selfish and evil thoughts which seek to harm others. So friends, we will all agree that the messages of Swatantra Veer Savarkar's plays are pertinent even today. This great Natakar was surely ahead of his time. Thank you.